All right, guys, welcome to our team call. It is January 31st. It is the last day of January. It's hard to believe, actually, that it's here. I feel like personally, my January it went like that. I don't know about anybody else. I know for me, I'm so excited for February. I can't wait to be done with January. I know I can speak for some of you, and you agree. Others are like, yeah, bring on February, whatever the case may be. And I'll share more about that with you guys in a little bit here. But for those of you who this is your first team call, welcome to our team call. My name is Allie Van Arsdale, and I am the creator of Classically Fit. And I want to welcome you to the call. As you can see, we're pretty laid back here. I'm not, ever probably going to have my hair done on this call or, have my makeup done unless I had a prior engagement during the day. I just don't have time for that, I guess you could say. But we're very laid back here. So don't ever feel like you need to be crazy put together, anything like that. What I have to tell you is going to be beneficial and it's going to help you in your business. I guarantee it. As long as you take it and you put it into action. There's a difference between an aha moment and an action moment. And aha moments are great because they're like, I get that. But if you don't do anything about it, that's the difference. Where if you have an action moment, that means taking what you've learned and actually applying it. We never want to be a collector of information. We always want to take that information and then actually go do it. That's the difference right there, is you have to actually go and implement the information that I'm sharing with you, that you hear from the Dream Team calls, from Val and the Legacy calls. Whatever the case may be, it's actually taking and then implementing that information and catering it toward your business, because what I tell you works for me, works for some other leaders if I have guest speakers on the call for us. But really, it's about making it and taking it your own. So always take things with a grain of salt and then take it and put your own spin on it to create it your own. So first and foremost, I want to welcome all of these new coaches to our team. I think that this is our strongest month ever for having new coaches join our team. I am really excited. So welcome to Haley, Amanda, Kristen, Nikki, Becca, Amy, Stephanie, Andrea, Gina, Rachel, Elena, Abby, Erin, Caitlin. Is it Sheree or Saray? I don't know how to say your name. I'm going to find out though. Denise and Chelsea. Welcome to our team. I'm so excited to have you guys. Your coach training officially kicks off tomorrow, and I'm really excited to launch into that so that you guys know on our calendar is scheduled that your new coach call will be directly before our team call. I may have to change our team call time. It just depends. Matt's heading into the field for a month, and I can't have my kids running around while I'm trying to teach you guys and help you guys grow your business. So team call time may change. I need to check with my sitter to see if we can do Sunday nights for a couple hours just so I can talk to all of you. So that's just something to keep in mind. Speaking of, here is our calendar for February since we kick off tomorrow. The big things that I want to highlight for you guys on this team calendar is the fact that we have a challenge group kicking off on February 8th. I will be running that challenge group, and I'll run that with 2 other coaches, and there'll be a cutoff for the number of people we have in there. I don't want it to exceed maybe 20 people, and I may have to run that by myself, and I totally am okay with that. We may only have 2 coaches in there. You do not have to run a challenge group with me. Team up with another coach on our team. Run your challenge group, and if you need scripts, if you need anything, we will make sure that you have it. We are also, I want you to key in on the 22nd of February. If you are a new coach on our team, that will be the first challenge group that you help to run with your challengers, is on February 22nd. And on February 23rd, we have our What is Coaching event at 9:00 p.m. and then our new coach kickoff call on February 25th. There's also something new on our calendar. If you notice, on Saturday mornings, there's a Diamond and Above call. So that is something for an extra push to get yourself to Diamond. You can come join us on Saturday mornings and have a great leadership call in the mornings to discuss leadership and how to grow our team even more. So that's something to keep in mind. The biggest thing is just keep your ears open and on the team page, because our team call time may change next week. Same thing with our Coach Basics call time. It may change just because, like I said, I'm a one-woman show for a month, and I got to have someone to watch my kids whenever I do these calls. So that's just a heads up, so be on the lookout for that. Our January promotions, they are still going on to tonight, and great news, guys. They released the February promotions. When I made the PowerPoint earlier today, they didn't have them out yet, but I posted them in our team page. The 21-day fix and fix extreme will still be on sale for $140, and so will the 3-day refresh, $140. They're adding to it size, and size kickstart will be on sale as well, and that will be reflected in our cover photo. I'm going to talk a little bit more about what we're doing on our team for February. But remember, it is not too late to get to Success Club tonight. I have an order going through tonight. I'm going to make sure it goes through after this call to get myself to Success Club 10. It is not over until it's over, guys. So if you guys are still pushing for your Success Club points, definitely go for it. It is not done until 11:59 p.m. tonight to get those Success Club points on the board. When you do, I will do our final leaderboard tomorrow and get that posted in our team. And then I will be asking people what they want for their Success Club incentive for headbands or, their personal development book for those of you who hit it this month. Next month, we have some really cool things going on for our Success Club promotions. I'm really excited to talk to you about them. Team Cup. This is huge, okay? Team Cup is whenever you get together with you and 4 other coaches to form a team. If you're a brand new coach on our team, you've been put on a team. Okay, I guarantee it, because I'm about to sign up another team right after this call. And then if I'm not your upline has taken care of putting you on a team. So if you get an email about being on a Team Cup, know that it's not a mistake. Know that you're supposed to be on that Team Cup. And what it is, it's a great way to work together as a team to earn great prizes from corporate. That's all it is. There's no, there's not a hitch to it. There's nothing crazy about it. It's not a gimmick. It's 100% true. So if you guys want more information about how to find out how to win certain things, when I put the new cover photo on our team page tomorrow, when you click on it, and the information will be a link where you can go learn all about the Team Cup, how to earn your points, what prizes you need, all of those things to really get yourself going and motivated. So bottom line, if you're not on a Team Cup team, let's get you on one. Tonight's the first night to register for it. It's a great way to turbocharge your business. This is what we're doing next month for our incentives on our team. We're going to be doing our own Classically Fit Team Cup, all right? Except you're not on a team. We're all working individually through this cup. We're our own cup within our team. It's an individually based basis. And how do we earn points for it? You're going to earn points based on your Success Club points, your rank advancements, hit 300 personal volume. When you post a Biz Tracker picture of your business tracker on Thursdays, completed, it has to be complete to get your points. Or if you recruit a working coach. We're not sure about the prizes yet. Myself and some of the other leaders on the team are solidifying the prizes, but they're going to be good, I promise. And I'm going to share with you guys real quick. I'm going to screen share the spreadsheet to keep track of your points. Where is it at? Y'all? So if we take a look at it, can you guys see that up here? This is our spreadsheet. And if you don't see your name on there, that's okay. Just go in and add it whenever it's posted tomorrow. Anybody can edit this. So when we put this, it's going to be in the cover photo of Classically Fit. We put that in there. If you want the points, if you want the prizes, you have to calculate your own points, all right? I'm not going to be in charge of calculating everybody's points. You guys do it. So how do we earn points? And if you don't want to do this, that's totally fine too. But I mean, it's a great way to get some good incentives. It's a great way to move your business forward. So let's say the first name on the list is Amanda. So she gets a Success Club point. For every single Success Club point she gets 1 point in this. So let's say she sells 2 challenge packs. She would get 4 Success Club points. So she would just come in here and put 4. And that's it. And then if she hits Success Club, so let's say she gets a Success Club 6, that means she hit a Success Club. So we're going to double it. And she has 12 points now. All right. Then if you rank advance yourself, so if you're a coach and you get to an Emerald rank, if you're Emerald, you go to Ruby, Ruby to Diamond, and so on, you get 3 points. If you have a coach underneath of you who rank advances, you get 3 points, okay? If you hit 300 personal volume, and we can talk to your upline about how to see if you do that. You get 300 personal volume, you get that 5. So let's say you get 600 personal volume one week, you get 10 points. It's however many times you hit 300 PV. Posting a picture of your business activity tracker, that's 10 points, but it has to be complete. and recruit a working coach would be 20. And as you can see, it'll tally everything for you, but you're in charge of keeping track of this. I'm not going to keep track of your stuff for you. So if you want the prizes, they are yours for the taking, but you have to keep track of them yourself. Do you guys have questions for me on the own, cup within our team? You guys have questions on that? All right, if you do, don't hesitate to talk to myself, Heather Eberhardt, or Liesel. We're all kind of heading this up for you guys to really help you guys move your business forward this month. So don't hesitate to reach out to us. I think it'll be a really great way to move our business forward. And once we kind of solidify the prizes, we'll let you guys know. We're talking Wear and Share, some Energize, some really good stuff to help you guys move your business forward. Hold on, I saw something come up in the chat. It has to be a working coach, Nikki, not a discount coach. Has to be somebody who wants to work the business. Okay. All right, other announcements. There are some digital releases of Beachbody On Demand now available. So what does that mean? Beachbody On Demand, it's that online database. You can go and you can live stream your workouts that you've purchased. And there's also an online library there. Well, they've just released some digital versions that can be purchased just through Beachbody On Demand. So T25, Body Beast, and Size. People can purchase those through On Demand, and they'll come up in their purchase library. They won't get the physical copies of the DVDs, but they'll be available in their Beachbody On Demand library. So that's a great thing to help people with, especially if you have club members already in your customer base. It's a great way for them to expand their workout capabilities. And there will be a cheaper version, and everything will be available online. Now, a big question that comes up is, if I cancel my Beachbody On Demand membership, does that mean I can't have access to this stuff ever again? That's not the case. You won't be able to access it until you reactivate your membership. So let's say they cancel their membership, but then they come back to it in 2 months. As long as they use the same username and password, they'll still be able to access everything on their Beachbody On Demand. It's not like they would have to repurchase everything again. They would just have to renew their subscription for the club membership. One more thing, an announcement. Points in our challenge groups. I know that for the longest time we've been calculating all of our challengers' points. From here on out for our new groups, it's going to be left up to the challengers. The same way that you guys will be in charge of doing your own points for our cup team, we will put the editable link in the cover photo, and our challengers will track their own points. It takes something off of our shoulders to do, and it allows them to really have something to hold themselves accountable even more. It gives them something, it takes some ownership over their points, and if they want the prize, I bet you they're going to calculate it if they want some skin in the game and want that prize at the end. So that's something that I know for myself when I start my challenge group on February 8th. I'll make sure that every challenger knows how to get to those points and how to add them, and anybody will be able to edit that document with the link in the cover photo, anybody who clicks on it and opens it. Yes, Joy, it's going to be fantastic. All right, next thing, social media. I think a lot of people have a hard time when you first join as a coach. And then even, myself, I've been in this for, almost 2 years this summer. You kind of sometimes get into a rut and you're like, I have no idea what to post today. Today was my cheat meal day. I already posted about that. I put a cute picture of my kids up there. I'm in a rut. I don't know what to post about. You need some fresh ideas. So I found this, and it's been posted in other groups, and I wanted to share it with you guys. Just some different things that you can post about on your social media. My weekly posting plan. And if you notice, it's nothing different from what you're already doing. It just kind of puts it on paper. So it's not like, oh, what in the heck do I post about? This is a great way to kind of get into a rhythm, especially as a newer coach, to really get your posting under control. Because we want you posting 3 to 5 times a day, right? So, for example, you could do a motivational quote. What are you doing right now? Share a healthy recipe you made, your workout-related pick, challenge group invite post. Okay? Do you see how it just gives you different types of things to post about, different ideas to do? And there's no rhyme or reason. It's not like you have to do them in this order, but it's great topics that you could take and make your own to give you, some ideas to post on your social media. Is this helpful? Is this something that is of value for you guys? Because I know for me, I get in a posting rut sometimes, and I'm like, I have no idea what to post about. This is going to help you come up with something to post about. Little things like what you're doing right now. Post about it. Put a positive spin on it. If you're sitting there playing with your kids, I'm so glad that I have the opportunity to sit here and play with my kids. You know, something like that. People want to know what you're doing. Don't think that just because you're a Beachbody coach now, you have to be everything health and fitness all the time. People don't want health and fitness all the time. They want to relate to you, right? They want to be able to see themselves doing what you're doing. And that's what you want to portray whenever you go through things. So having this type of schedule, general things, this will help you. And would you guys like me to post this in the team page? Yes, I already just saw your question, Heather. I will post that into our team page for sure, for you guys to look at, and you guys can save it and put it in as the background on your computer, you know, put it up there and have it always open for you guys to just get some ideas. Because the bottom line is, I don't want you to be that salesy Beachbody coach that only talks about Beachbody, because that's not what people want, and people are not going to be able to relate to that. So I wanted to take a minute just to cover that tonight, because I think that's really imperative for your growth, for as you're starting to build your business, especially for new coaches as you're starting to grow your business as well. So our leaderboard, guys, I'm so excited and proud of you guys. And I know that this is going to look different tomorrow whenever I run the report for tomorrow, because I want to make sure all those last minute orders go through before I run the report. You guys are doing great. I am so proud of you guys. I compared the leaderboards. I always make these, and then I say, Matt, look how well my team's doing. And, he's always like, yeah, sure, whatever. Yeah, they're doing great. But he looked at it, he was like, babe, there's a lot of names on there. Like, holy cow. I was like, I know, they're doing so great. And this is just going to keep growing. So I want you guys to know just how unbelievably proud I am of you guys. And, at the end of this month, I'm going to take all of our Success Club points, I'm going to total them up. And it's going to be quite a bit, because we have a lot of top producers on this team. I'm going to add up all the points, and we're going to try to beat it every single month. Because every single month that we beat those Success Club points, guys, it's more and more people that we're impacting and helping them and changing their life and getting them healthy and adding years to their life. And that is something that is so powerful, and we have the capability to do that. And it is so amazing to be able to be in that position to actually have that type of impact on somebody's life. So I'm going to add up all of our points tomorrow, and we are going to shoot to beat that number every single month. And we're going to do it every single month, and we're trying to beat it every single month. Because when we divide that by 2, that tells us how many people Classically Fit helped that month. And that is pretty darn phenomenal. So I can't wait to run that report tomorrow and add up those numbers and really see how many people we truly did help this month get on track with their health and fitness. All right. Any questions about our announcements? Anything going on with our, cup within our cup, about team cups, anything like that? Any questions at all? All right, I'm going to go and get into the meat and potatoes of our call tonight. And this call was inspired by a podcast that I posted in our team page. And it was my father-in-law, actually, he gave me the name of this guy for a podcast like a year ago. And I was like, oh yeah, thanks, Jack. He gives me that kind of information all the time. Like, hey, I thought of you when I heard this today on my way to work, and I think it'll help your business. Thanks, Jack. And I just, tuck it away. But he sent me this one, and I was on my phone, so I was able to open it right away. And it opened up an amazing resource, and I could have kicked myself for not, going and digging deeper into this a year ago when he sent me the same podcast. And I'm going to type it into the chat bar so you guys can get the name. Because for me personally, I always like to get a male perspective on things, because men are usually very cut and dry and to the point. They don't sugarcoat anything. But he's not related to Beachbody at all. But you know what he is? He's talking about goals and how to reach them and how to work harder. He is a true entrepreneur, which is what we are, right? We're all entrepreneurs. And he gives you business building tips and how to manage your time effectively and how to have great resources. And his name is Michael Hyatt. And you can just go to michaelhyatt.com, and that'll bring up his entire podcast history, everything that he does. He reminds me of the male version of Chalene Johnson. Not even kidding. And you guys know how much I love Shalene. So it was a great, great find. And I want to make sure you guys know about him because we're always looking for podcasts to listen to, right? And sometimes we get into a rut even with our personal development. So it's always great to get another kick in the pants as far as another one to listen to. So the whole basis of his call was to work smarter, not harder. And I did eliminate one of his steps, but I found these 5s to be really, really great that we could take and apply to our to-do list. And these are what we're going to cover. It's going to be triage your to-do list, use technology effectively, ask for volunteers, variable cost alternatives, and summon the courage to say no. I'm going to dive a little deeper into each one of these and tell you kind of my takeaways from them and how we can apply them to our businesses as Beachbody coaches. So triage your to-do list, and Callie is on the call. She's a med student, so she's going to be able to correct me if I say this wrong. But he gave this example and it really spoke to me. And he said, you need to triage your to-do list. Whenever you have a triage, it's like in the medical field, that means you go into a war zone, a battlefield, and you triage and you see who needs medical attention that can be saved, and that's who you go save. You're going to see people who need medical attention that no matter what you do, they cannot be saved. Or you're going to see people who need medical attention that they're going to be okay if they sit there for a second. They'll be fine. But you have to focus on those people in the middle, the people who need medical attention who will survive. And that's how he said you need to approach your to-do list. You need to triage it. So you need to look at your to-do list, everything that you need to get done. You need to assess what needs done and then what you can skip. You need to do the things that are going to move your business forward. So if you look at your to-do list and it has invite, cover photo, make my new group, reach out to coaches, check in with my challengers, has all those things, right? My to-do list is like 25 items long every single day. It never fails because I do a brain dump and then I prioritize it. You need to triage it. What is going to move your business forward so that down the line, you can have somebody else potentially making that cover photo for you, taking that really good picture. So you can devote the time to your business that is going to move it forward so that you can go get those really nice headshots done because your business is moving forward because you've triaged your to-do list that's going to put your biggest income earners first. Do the important things that move you forward, okay? He gave a great analogy and he said, if you're too busy fighting the alligators, then you're not draining the swamp. Okay, so what that means is if you're constantly putting out fires, you're constantly doing things, they want rid of the alligators, right? They need to just go drain the swamp. But if they just keep fighting it, the problem's never going to go away. If you want to rank advance in this business, if you want to get to diamond, you have to talk about the coaching opportunity, right? If you want to get challengers in your challenge group, you have to talk about challenge groups. Talk about how things have affected your life. So talk about it. Don't create the most perfect pink monkey image you've ever seen and then not post it for 7 days. All right? Can you guys just make sure you're muted if you guys are on the call? I'm just getting some background noise. So don't fight alligators, guys. Drain the swamp. Okay? You may not need the best image ever to drain your swamp, to get your point across. The important thing is you just go out and you do it, right? Perfect or done is better than perfect. You have to get the word out there that you need challengers, that you're running a challenge group. You don't need the most breathtaking image you've ever seen in your entire life, okay? You can't do one time and then be done. So triage your to-do list. Complete the best things first that are going to help to move your business forward. Prioritize your to-do list. That's the better way to put it. Prioritize it, okay? Do the important things that are going to move your business forward. Talking to your mom during your work hours is not going to help you move your business forward. You may have a great conversation, but it's not going to help you move your business forward. Okay. Chatting with, we have many group threads for our team going on. Chatting and being in your group threads for our team is not going to help you move your business forward if you haven't done your invites today and if you haven't checked in your challenge groups. Does that make sense? While you may be doing business related things, you have to make sure you're doing the things that are going to move your business forward first and get them done on your to-do list first. Because let's be realistic, sometimes in our 25 itemized to-do list, we only have time to get done 2 or 3 of them in a day. And you need to make sure that they are the things that are moving your business forward. The next time, use technology effectively. How many times Do we go, oh my gosh, I have to post in 5 groups today and I have no idea how to do it. I have to get a post up and I'm just going to throw up something really random because I need to get a post up there. We need to use our technology effectively, right? It can be a great thing if it's used correctly. So take advantage of what is available to you. Schedule your posts, auto schedulers. They are fantastic. I am fortunate enough that in my business, I use it as a business write-up. I use sendable.com and I schedule all my posts. I can have up to 5 platforms to post to, and I schedule all of my posts. If you don't want to pay or invest in your business, Hootsuite.com is free for up to 3 services. You can schedule your posts. You don't even have to think about it. You can sit down when you have time and schedule out an entire week. I do not schedule my personal page because I feel like then everything would start to sound the same. I do like to do that as day by day as I have time, because you want it to be your life. You don't want it to be some canned scripted thing. Next thing, create scripts. Don't feel like you have to completely wing a challenge group all the time and come up with new content every single time. Create scripts. As you're posting new things in challenge groups, save them. Have a running document going in a Google Doc or a Word document and keep track of what you're doing. And then you have something to pull from later. Use apps. What is always with you all the time? Your phone. I guarantee it. Evernote is a great app to use to make to-do lists. It can sync up to your computer. You can open it on your web browser. You can have it on your phone. Explore. Use those apps. Photify is a great picture editor. Use those things. If you didn't know, there is a group app for Facebook groups that eliminates the news feed. If you just need to check into your challenge groups and all you have is your phone, you can download that app and it only brings up your current Facebook groups. No news feed to get distracted by, no notification dings to get distracted by. It is just your groups. So use the apps that are available, okay? Next thing, did you know that Gmail can filter out your emails for you? That as soon as something comes up related to Beachbody, Gmail can put it right into a file for you. Or as soon as something comes up, you can make it your tax deductions for the year. As soon as something comes up from, Sendable or Amazon or something that you use for a business expense, it can go right to that folder. But you have to just take the time to set it up. But you set it up once, and then you never have to do it for an entire year or ever again. So using technology effectively is going to be something that really saves your butt, right? Saves you time and energy. It may be a lot of work up front, on the front end of it, a lot of leg work right away, but in the end, it's really going to save you time. So Chelsea, which one did you want? For which one is it called? It's just called Facebook groups. That's all it is. You can search on the App Store, and that's what it is, Facebook groups. All right, so use your technology effectively. Work smarter, not harder. It's something that you'll get better with over time, I promise you. For me personally, I'm really bad at text messaging. So I very rarely communicate with my challengers via text message because for me, I like to have it on both. I like to have it on my laptop. I like to have it on my phone. And I only get text messages on my phone. And oftentimes they get put to the wayside because usually it's things that aren't important are in my text messages where, my business is run through Facebook and other apps on my phone. So use technology effectively. Okay. Next key point, ask for volunteers. Ask for help, all right? It's hard to. I struggle with delegation. I still do because I like to have control over things. I struggle with that in my marriage, asking my husband for help. Hey, can you do the dishes for me tonight? Can you help me with that? I struggle with it, okay? It's something that takes time to get used to. And maybe you're like, Allie, I just started. I don't know who I can ask for help. You can ask your upline for help and they can give you pointers. You can ask your success partner for help. Your challengers, how can your challengers help you? Hey, can you post this on your wall? Or do you have anybody in mind who you think that this would be perfect for? Ask them for referrals. Create groups. All those different types of things are how people can help you. Ask volunteers. If you have a great coach in your organization who is like, I want to have this big goal, team up with them and run a challenge group together. Run a push to diamond group together, a push to emerald group. Team up and really help people. Ask for volunteers. Take the burden off your back a little bit. A perfect example for this was for our live sneak peek into coaching event. All right. I was at the leadership conference and Liesel and Heather and I were on a group message thread. And I, was like, here's the script we're going to, not copy, but use as a guideline. And we need people to fill these videos. And they took care of it. They reached out to the coaches on our team. They asked them to make a video. And then we compiled the script together. That would not have happened as well, if it weren't for Liesel and Heather, who stepped up to the plate and really did an amazing job. So it's okay to ask for help because it's going to help you in the long run, right? It's okay to ask for volunteers. You'll be surprised how many people are willing to help you if you just ask. Okay, so don't be afraid to ask for volunteers. Maybe it's, hey, mom, can you watch my kids for 2 hours so I can get some work done? Ask for volunteers, okay? Variable cost alternatives. Some of you may not be at this point in your business yet, and that's okay. Some of you are still at the point where you can run your business at 1 hour a day, and that's how I started off too, running my business 1 hour a day, and that was it. My business has grown to the point where this is starting to become a reality to me. I need more time to help you guys, to help our team, to help my challengers, to really get things squared away. So these are the things that help your business move forward so that you can eventually have a great, great big team working seamlessly together. You pretty much pay for time, right? So maybe it's somebody you're going to pay off of Elance, a personal assistant, where you're going to have them make your PicMonkey images. You're going to pay them some $10 a week to spend so many hours making your PicMonkey images or erasing backgrounds on your images because you're really bad at it and you just don't have the time to sit on PicMonkey and erase all your images. Maybe it's somebody who you're going to hire to watch your kids for 1 day a week for a couple hours so that you can really have some focused, uninterrupted time. Maybe it's a house cleaner that's going to come in and clean your bathrooms for you once a month. Because then while she's there cleaning your bathrooms, you can be dedicated to your business instead of taking that time away from it. Those are variable cost alternatives. Those are still investments in your business, right? They're taking some of the load off of you so that you can devote more time to doing those things on your triage to-do list to move your business forward, okay? So that's what a variable cost alternative is to make sure you are able to have more time to move your business forward. Oh, the hardest one of all. Summon the courage to say no and no thank you. I struggle with this. Who struggles with saying no thank you to somebody when they invite you to something, when they ask you to do something? I struggle all the time with this. Allie, I haven't seen you in so long. Can you come join us at this play group? Oh, I can't. I'm sorry. It's right during nap time today and I need that time to work my business. Okay. Allie, I would love for you to come with us the whole way down to the city for a Super Saturday. Are you able to get there? You know what? I can't because I promised Matt we would spend the day together. Have the courage to say no. All right. You don't have to do everything that you're invited to, especially if it's through your business hours, if it's through something that's going to put you back in your business. Okay. For me, I have friends that live about an hour away from us. Multiple friends closer to the where Matt works we need to get together for our playgroup. It's been so long since we've seen each other. I don't have 2 hours in my day to spend commuting back and forth to there. I will see them eventually. But for right now, at this season in my life, not just with the business, with motherhood and 2 small kids, 1 potty training, I don't have the 2 hours to drive to this place to go have a playgroup as much as I would love to do it. I had to say no to it. I had to put some other things first. All right. And trust that it's not the last time you're going to get that invite to do that. Okay. It's okay to say no. It's okay to say, I can't do that for you. I've had several coaches say, Allie, can you come guest speak on my team call? And I go, guys, I can't do that this month. Matt's in the field. Okay. They're like, oh, that's fine. We'll get to it another time. Have the courage to say no and know that people aren't going to take offense to it. They're probably going to take you more seriously. Okay. So here are your call to actions for tonight. Do you triage your to-do list? How can I use technology to make my life easier? Who can I ask for help? Is it your husband? Babe, can you clean up the dinner dishes tonight so I can go check in with my challengers? Can I buy some time somewhere? All right. Can you afford to have a sitter come in 1 day a week to watch your kids? Can you, it doesn't have to be something huge. Can you go to Elance and hire somebody to erase the background on your PicMonkey pictures for you? Am I overcommitting? Am I doing too much? Am I constantly saying yes? Am I constantly, hey, you did such a great job with your challenge group script. Do you mind helping me come up with mine? Or, I get a lot of coaches reaching out to me and other organizations saying, can you go look at my Facebook wall to make sure I'm doing everything correctly? It's okay to say no. It's okay to say, I don't have time for that right now. I'm really sorry. So don't overcommit yourself, okay? Because it's just going to end up stressing you out. Trust me. Been there, done that. Promise. So that's what I have for you guys tonight. Do you guys have questions for me? Anything I saw? Let me check the chat bar here. I saw a couple things happening there. Lisa, that's really funny. So do you guys have any questions for me about anything? If this was something that, this podcast really spoke to me because this has been something that I've been struggling with, is finding balance. So that's something that I figured if I was having trouble finding balance in this new season that I'm in, that some of you guys were having the same problem too. And I know you've heard that before. I know you've heard prioritize your to-do list. I know you've heard, don't be afraid to ask for help. But sometimes it just helps hearing it in a different way or hearing it again, because sometimes, where you were 3 months ago is not where you are now. And you can take those same information and apply it to your business in a different way. So do you guys have any questions for me about anything? Any questions? Was this helpful information? I hope it was, to help you guys. Hope you're able to pull something out of it to apply to your business. All right. We have a lot of groups kicking off tomorrow. New coaches. I can't wait to go into your coach training. That's what I love. I love coach training. All right. Challenge groups are okay. Yeah, I like them. But I love the business side, guys. I love, love, love training new coaches. So if you guys don't have anything for me, I will not keep you any longer. And if you want more information on how Michael Hyatt really spoke on these topics, I really encourage you to go listen to that podcast. It was 35 minutes long. I did it while I was doing dishes one morning. So don't be afraid to go and listen to that. And then there was a whole website there of all of his podcasts. It should pull up, and it was a great thing to listen to. So I listened to another one on my way to the grocery store today. So any questions at all? All right. Well, have a wonderful rest of your evening, and I hope that we will have an amazing February. I can't wait to make that leaderboard tomorrow from January. Super proud of you guys, and get out there and let's hit Success Club early so it's cakewalk. Okay? We'll talk to you guys later. Have a great rest of your night. See you later.